For some reason, I just Googled human babies, and I realized...
Yeah. We need to start the show.
Human babies!
Like, 100%, like, Google thinks I'm an alien now.
What does
yes,
human
it's one
baby
of those
look
human
like?
babies, as they are called.
Yeah.
They are grown outside of spawning pools. Not that that is a normal thing.
Show me
I
the
am
human
raising my
baby.
child in a crib and not a spawning pool as a Zognoid would have.
What weird creatures these are.
I think
tasting these
no, we need to
human
stop.
babies.
We need to stop because I'm 100% certain we've opened the show with Zognoids before now. I'm like 100% sure.
I think
fine.
not only have we, you specifically have opened
Yeah.
the show with Zognoids
Yes.
before.
Yeah, probably.
It's fine.
It was funny the first time, and it's still funny the second time.
fucking human babies.
Human babies? Question mark?
Human babies.
Babies?
Okay.
Human?
What happens
no.
if I search human babies with a question mark?
Then Google
No,
FBI
Dan,
will show
Dan.
up at your house.
Okay, so here are the first two results. Why humans give birth to helpless babies?
I've seen that before.
Why are human babies so helpless? This is absolutely, like, Google knows, like, well, clearly, like, if an alien needs to conquer the world,
All right, let me lay it out
this
for
is
you.
what they're gonna Google.
Oh,
So let's just get this out of the way.
Oh man.
holy
Welcome to Horrible
shit.
Barovia Time. These questions and more will not be answered.
Why are they so helpless?
Oh.
Who thinks of that?
Me
It's
walking
gotta be
over
an
to a
alien.
baby, looking down. Get a fucking job, loser.
I can fucking punch you, and there's nothing you can do
All right,
about
I'm
it.
muting myself. We need to rate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit,
I'll
guys.
mute
I'm gonna just keep laughing at this.
Yep. Oh my god. Are we ready? Are we good? No more human babies? So, last time on Horrible Barovia Time, Brimstone went to meet with the werewolves that had been keeping an eye on him recently. They introduced themselves as the Order of the Moon and asked for a favor from the group. They said their leader had been captured and taken to Castle Ravenloft, and if Brimstone could retrieve him, they would grant him the curse of lycanthropy along with a way to control it. Brimstone agreed, leaving his glaive behind in the grove as he returned back to town. As the group began to make final preparations, it had become apparent then that Van Richten had not returned yet with the Tome of Strahd. It had been given to him to keep safe, but the group thought it was best not to leave it in his hands and asked for him to return it. The night The night came to a close, and Eamon spotted young Olive on the stairs, complaining of nightmares of Theo, the group's tiefling friend, being covered in blood and collapsed on the ground. Eamon knew that Olive had particularly psychic dreams and began running out the door into the night to search for him. And that's about where we left off, and that's about where we'll start.
Zelfine.
Oh, go ahead.
Zelfine, what I just was gonna say, Zelfine wasn't here properly last time. Let's just assume that Zelfine ran out with Amond to kind of make that transition easier.
Yeah.
And they would have found Riley and Brim in front of the inn, so we see them running out.
Yeah, that's about where we'll pick up.
I think Eamon did mention to us something about Theo.
Yeah.
we can-
Yeah, like something like we gotta go.
Theo's
yeah,
at the bad place.
I forgot we ended on we got jingle jingle problem.
Leanne, have I been in close proximity to Theo within the last 24 hours?
Yeah, because you were staying at the same inn as him. You probably saw him at breakfast.
Yeah, as long as I spent within 5 minutes within 30 feet of him.
Cool.
So,
You are getting so much use out of this ability. It is awesome.
Dude,
yeah,
it's great.
it's almost like being able to find where the fuck people went is, good.
Super useful. So,
All right, I'm gonna
Makes quests easy.
Brim is our quest tracker.
yeah.
he puts the little marker on the map for you.
Gives us a
Yeah.
little waypoint.
All right, I'm going to use my sanguine scent. and try and sweep around for the scent of Theo anywhere near me.
Okay. How far does it go out now?
Normally, it goes out so that the scent. I believe that the scent of like tracking a specific creature, the range of that is 1 mile.
Okay.
Because the range extends to 5 miles if I use a hit die.
Cool. Let me just figure out how much a mile is.
Mood.
I think the scale on the map of Barovia is like
Okay.
quarter mile. Maybe?
Yeah.
No, I think it's
I'm
like
just trying to figure out
1.6
how
kilometers.
big the city of Vallaki is from end to end. Because potentially you could just know where anybody is in the vicinity of the city.
Okay, 1 hex on the big map is a quarter mile, so it looks like the city of Vallaki is from end to end 3/4 of a mile.
And well, you're like in the middle of it, so you basically can smell the entire town, I think.
Yes. Well,
So-
that's only if I'm tracking. So
Yeah.
like normally, if I'm like just smelling, that's only 120 feet. But if I'm tracking Theo, I can track him within a mile radius, I think.
Okay, so are you tracking him? Is that what it is?
Yes, I think that what that means for me now is that he basically has to make a wisdom saving throw to resist being tracked.
Okay,
It's kind of weird because like he might not necessarily want to not be tracked, but like it's based off of.
cool.
So maybe like maybe it's like if somebody took him, it's them making the check. I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, like he wouldn't even have any idea that you are tracking him, so I guess it's just like a passive thing on his end.
Mhm.
That you're like,
DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con mod.
Well,
what did he roll? He rolled a natural 1.
What a
oh
dumb
yeah, he's
dumb.
over there, guys.
Yeah. He has no idea about this kind of tracking and would not have put up any resistance. Perhaps he might even be distressed right now. Who knows? You can't tell because he rolled a 1 there, so you are smelling Theo's position near the east gate of town.
I'm gonna take off in that direction.
Cool.
Does he smell like blood?
I can smell his blood. I don't know how much of it I am smelling.
I'm gonna go fast on my horse.
Cool. So you're.
I know you can smell blood, but can you smell blood outside his body?
I can smell blood in general. It's not really like if there's blood, I can smell it. It's not like a.
I like to imagine they're having this conversation while like Eamon is like Riley like under his arm. He's up on the back of the horse.
Yeah.
Just casually, like.
Yeah, I'm probably leading the way because I actually know where it
You
is.
smell it down like this way.
Also, you're almost as fast as my horse, I think.
I am. I've got 40 feet of movement.
Cool. So you're like keeping pace with this horse as you two are tearing down. Is somebody carrying Riley and is Delphine on like a horse or?
I guess Riley's on Eamon's horse, I guess, now. Are we all-
Zelphine can take a horse.
Zelfin can red brim.
No, I don't work like that right now.
No.
No.
Piggyback style.
Can my horse carry 3 people?
I'm probably gonna say no on that.
Yeah,
one.
no.
Poor
2
horse.
would be the most for a horse, even a celestial skeleton bone horse.
I mean, if we're going at my pace, 40 feet per round, then Zelfin can probably keep up with dashing, surely.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah. She can use it sporadically enough to like not tire herself out mechanics wise. She could probably keep pace.
Cool.
Ooh, mhm.
So yeah, it doesn't take you too long to get to that end of the city. Probably about 20 minutes, because it's still a pretty big city, but you're going pretty fast.
Action. You know at the start of Avengers 1 or Avengers Age of Ultron when they all do that like pose, the sideways pose. That's us right now.
I'm just imagining like the intro to any sort of a shonen anime where it's all the characters running from one side of the screen to the other and
Yeah.
the dog
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yes.
So yeah, the streets are quiet and it's dark out. Again, there's no starlight, there's no moonlight, there's only these clouds hovering in the sky. As you make your way through the twisty, turny houses and roads of Vallaki, you get towards the eastern gate. And Brimstone would know where it is, but can anybody else make me a perception check as to
15?
cool.
I'm decent at that.
Also 15.
If I roll a 50,
Twinsies.
I'm gonna be
What the fuck?
freaked out.
So yeah, you
13.
let me
Hopefully Riley will just be like, Aemond, over there. You do
yeah.
this.
Ding dong.
Yeah. So yeah, none of you really hear anything, but Brimstone can sniff where Theo is. So,
As we get close, if I feel like he's close, can I switch my Sanguine Scent? If I have to use another use, I will. Can I switch my Sanguine Scent to detecting creatures? Like how many
Sure.
creatures are in the area?
yeah.
So I wonder, it would be the number of creatures within 120 feet of me.
Okay.
And I'm not going to get dice just yet.
Now the creatures are showing up on our mini map.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Let me adjust. Boop, boop.
That's nice.
Yeah, you are an Assassin's Creed tower.
Yeah. One of these days, Leanne is just going to sort of do the, ping, 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 ping to me.
Yeah.
And it's going to be terrible.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's-
awful.
Yeah. Well, even like right now, doing that in this area, you smell about 10 or so people, probably inside houses. You smell the one tiefling. You smell a couple cats.
Yay.
You
Dog.
smell probably one dog. You don't know where he's, like, it's probably a little bit back at this point. And you smell what kind of feels like an elf. And what feels you smell a vampire spawn.
I would like to switch. Okay, at that point, I would like to switch my Sanguine Scent to exactly pinpointing creatures. I'll
Okay.
use a hit.
Cool.
And do you tell Aemond about the vampire spawn?
Once I figure out where they are in relation to Theo, I will tell everybody about
For
that.
that divine sense.
Correction,
Well, that's only when you
as
can
you
see
get
things.
closer, you smell two vampire spawn.
Damn it.
Okay, as we get close enough that I can smell these creatures, I kind of motion for everybody to stop, and I'm kind of trying to gauge where they are in relation to Theo.
Mm-hmm.
And I can now pinpoint with that the exact location of them.
Okay. So yeah, you turn a corner and you like point and you're like down this way. You keep going, and you smell that one of the vampire spawn is very close to Theo and one is not.
One's right up, one's right up next to Theo. One's a little bit further away. Do I smell them like maybe on the rooftop or something?
It's a little further back. They seem to be heading this way though.
Which way? I can't see which.
You think it would be towards Theo, but they're not there
I'm,
yet.
I'm not on the right map, it looks like.
Yeah, you're not. I didn't load up the map yet because it's gonna be pretty. You're gonna be right there. So I'm gonna say at this point you'd like get here into the correct map,
Uh-huh.
and you are heading down this way, and then ahead of you you'd see Theo talking to what looks like a just a man in a little hat.
One important question before I tell Eamon about this, because I'm going to tell him in like just 1 second. Can I smell Theo's blood anywhere except inside of him?
You do not.
Okay. Alright, Theo doesn't seem... He's not bleeding out. But I do detect a vampire spawn next to him and one a little ways away. Somebody's
Maybe we
standing right
should-
next to Theo.
Question.
Yeah.
Is my divine sense pinging this asshole?
Are you using your divine sense?
Yes, I am using my divine sense.
Okay, then yes, that is pinging as a vampire that Theo is talking to right now.
Okay, Misty Step.
Eamon.
Wait.
Before Eamon,
let's
before
hold
you
back.
go, can we like stop Eamon before he goes?
I mean,
What are you gonna say?
Eamon, can we... Eamon, can we wait like 1 second? Because if you misstep in there and you don't kill that vampire spawn in one shot, I don't know.
Weren't you the one who just said we shouldn't rush into things when people we care about's lives are on the line?
Riley nods.
Alright.
Let's just hold back a second and
Can we hear...
jump in when he's in trouble, okay?
Zelfine, could you maybe get closer, see if anything's... We'll be ready to rush.
Certainly try.
Yeah, if we'll be ready to rush in if you need us. And Eamon, you've got that. And the Misty Step's definitely an ace in the hole, but...
Oh, it's more than ace in the hole. Yeah, Eamon will sort of go behind this kind of pillar
Cool.
so he can see stuff.
So,
Where's the other... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, get me to roll perception to see if you can overhear them, because they're whispering to each other.
Oh, I thought
It's all
Zelfine
right.
was gonna... Alright.
I mean,
Yeah, I thought Zelfine was too, but you did.
yeah, you kind of
no,
pulled up
that's
into the
just-
corner there.
That's just to see it if they, like, if something happens. Because I don't want them to...
Okay. Well, Zelfine, if you want to go try and, like, listen in, go for it.
Yeah. Let me see if I can stealth.
Cool.
I can't read. There it is. Wait. Oh, that's a 14.
That's a mood.
Cool. Just a second. Yeah, like, you can, like, see Theo's ear twitch and he doesn't react, but you immediately know that he has heard you. And, like, his face kind of pulls into a face, and then he, like, looks up back over at the guy that he's talking to and, like, kind of makes a hand motion to, like, speed things up. And... Yeah, the person next to him, though, does not seem to notice you.
Leanne, where's the other vampire spawn?
You don't see him yet, but you can smell him probably coming from this road down this way.
Where are you pinging? I can't see.
Ugh, I am on the wrong layer. I am sorry. There we go.
Does my divine sense detect him within 60 feet?
Not quite. Not yet. He seems to be a little
This one's
ways
that
off. Probably
Okay.
like 100 feet at this point.
Gotcha. And it's not Strahd.
Yeah, it's not Strahd. It's
Okay.
definitely one of the more weaker vampires. You also, however, smell a human up on the roof over here.
Just hanging out.
You don't know. You just smelled where it is. He doesn't know what they're doing. And you can't really see them right now.
Okay. Gotcha.
You just know that there is a human there.
How tall is that building?
Probably about, there's stairs here, so I'd say 40, 50 feet up.
Oof, okay. Good to know.
Might
Carry
be
on,
less than that.
Zelfine.
I don't know how tall buildings are.
How many stories?
Is it like
It's a two-story building, so...
Isn't like a story like 10 feet or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so
About
that is
there?
20 feet tall.
Okay. Carry on with the listening, Zelfine.
Do you want me to go, talk to our building-born friend?
No, not right now. Hold on.
Let's wait.
If Amond opens his mouth to ask that, Zelfine's gonna put a finger on top of his mouth. That's her answer.
Cool.
Kind of put up both arms like, alright.
I'll put you there. So are you, rolling me some perception to see if you, can listen in?
Yeah. 19.
Cool. With the 19, you hear... So it's in the castle, then. Lower floors? Yes, it's in the lower floors. It keeps it hidden in one of those... one of the crypts down there. Seems like a stupid place to keep it. I mean, It would be right there for any adventurer to grab. Well, keep it in the castle. There's a lot more things to kill you there. Huh. Alright then. At least I know roughly where it is now. Good to know. And that's about all you hear for like one round of that.
Dope.
They talking about the sword.
She
Oh wait,
just
no,
nodded.
that's metagaming. They're talking about things.
Well, you know that Theo was looking for information about the Sun Sword, so it might be a good logical assumption.
Okay. I forgot if I knew.
I mean,
you're
you
right.
also are in the back there. You're probably not hearing this. It's just Zelphine right now, because she's actively percepting the whispers.
Can I make a perception check on what Zelphine perceives?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I was just kidding, but alright. It's a fucking one.
So
Whatever.
you hear. That's all you hear.
Nods, like
You
she
hear like
understands.
vague whispers.
Yes. Nothing. Okay.
Cool. So they seem to still be kind of like Theo starts to nod and goes, okay. Thanks for your help, I guess. Sure there wasn't anything you needed? No, it's fine. It's, just a little bit of information and things will go my way, I'm sure. Yeah, right. I'm sure of that. And you hear like the slightest creak from up on the roof. Roll me a perception check to see if you can see what's going on up there.
All of us?
Anybody
Or
that
just
wants to. Zelphine specifically. Oh, you rolled a
26 for me.
Yeah, so you see movement up on the top of the roof start to head towards the edge of the roof there. Looks like
wait,
somebody's
I'm
going
not
to jump.
Zelphine will remove her hand from Eamon's mouth and point up there, where she sees it.
Misty step time.
Cool.
Dan, I think you're muted. You moved yourself, but you're muted.
I apologize. I think I
Yeah.
see it too because I got a 21. I will teleport myself right in front of him.
Cool. Yeah, with the 21 you also see this assassin edge towards the edge of the roof here. Misty
Hey,
step
buddy.
there, and I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative right now. Because otherwise this is gonna be a mess real fast.
Oh, Def. That's a 14. A 1-4.
Oop, just 1 second.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
sure.
I did the thing I always do. Shit.
9. Shit.
I forgot to load up the turn order and on the
I got a
phone.
6.
There.
What'd
we
you
go.
do?
Which is fair because I did kind of cheat my way over to him.
Okay, give me just a second. Okay, I'm in the thing now. I don't have a 23. I have a 12.
Okay.
Don't say
Wait,
that.
we already-
Hang
we have
on.
to
I
do
think I can
something.
change it. Yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
I'm
does
learning
Riley
about
go
Roll20.
first?
Cool.
How's Riley going first?
What's Riley got?
Roll. At 14.
Shit, dude. She is going first out of everyone.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Ah,
Oops.
jeez.
Riley, time to take the initiative. What you gonna do?
One second,
God.
1 second. I'm still
Mhm.
rolling people.
Yeah.
People might
Of
still
course.
go first.
Yeah.
Let me
Take
see if
your
I can.
time.
And there's a...
Look at my-
Here, there we go.
I put my 120 foot trying to make it kind of light.
Cool.
Okay, I've got. Oh yeah, I can smell all these motherfuckers. I was just checking my aura size. I have an 120 foot aura of shit that I can smell. I just checked the map. Anybody within any area of us, I know where they are and what they're fucking doing.
Cool. Riley, what was your...
14.
Okay.
1-4.
Oh man.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Zelphine doesn't know, but Shelb just read something she doesn't like.
Oh god, I meant to roll that into Whisper.
Oh no! That's okay. I didn't see it.
You can't see it because you're not loaded
I-
into Roll20, but yes.
I'm not.
Zelphine has no idea. Shelbs is instantly upset.
Oh boy, I can't wait until it unfolds.
Cool. So it's actually somebody else's turn first. And
Yeah,
then
I thought so.
they kind of look up and see Eamon appear and like lean over the spy that Theo is talking to, like sticks his hand on Theo's shoulder and points up and goes, "I think we have a visitor."
I'm actually gonna like put my hand on the assassin's back, and be like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?"
And Riley, it's actually your turn.
So okay. Well, I mean, they haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, you just see Eamon disappear up there, and you see like the shape of a figure. You can't even make them out from this distance.
That's what I'm thinking. If I should ready an action or if I should do some diplomacy. And be I guess Riley will come out and say, "Hello.
How far out are you coming? Are you the assassins on the roof? Theo and this spy fellow down here are kind of around the corner."
Yeah, she goes around the corner to kind of reveal herself to the spy and Theo and be like, "Howdy, friends, and good friends of Theo. Hello."
Theo his face pulls and he like is looking up on the roof and then down at you, and then like he starts like making hand motions, then he stops realizing you don't know thieves can't, and then stops.
We were just passing by and we just saw that our friend Theo was here with you, and we were just wanted to say hello. I don't think she would attack this turn because I
Yeah.
mean basically they haven't attacked yet. So.
No, but you do see this spy fellow kind of stick his hand. He's got his hand on Theo's shoulder and he leans in close to Theo and goes, "So a friend of yours?" And Theo he looks like he wants to pull away a bit, but kind of stops and goes, "Yeah, she's a friend. Up there is a bit more concerning right now." And he pulls out his dagger and kind of like gets down into position in case this thing comes up, but he is holding an action if this assassin comes down to attack it. Zelphine, your turn.
Yeah, Zelphine just kind of watches this sudden clusterfuck of events, and she is just gonna ready an action with her short bow, aimed at this rooftop fellow,
Cool.
to shoot him if he, goes aggressive or looks like he's going after Theo.
This shape. Yep. Cool. And Brimstone.
Okay, so Maggie has a bit and bridle, right?
Yep. Also, she should be this big.
Maggie does indeed have a bit and bridle.
I'm gonna take Maggie by the bit and bridle, by the reins.
You can ride her if you want.
No, I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna walk her slowly through this area so she's in front of Theo and this other guy. And as I pass by this area, I'm not looking at anybody, and I'm going to attempt to look kind of surprised at seeing everybody, and just like look at all and goes, and like point at Maggie and go, "Walking the horse." I'm gonna leave Maggie there, and then from where I am now that I'm next to Theo and this guy,
Yep.
couple things that I want to ascertain.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Vampire Spawn, who's coming down this side street here?
He's about 60 feet away at this point. Coming
he's
this
alone?
way. He's alone.
He's moving towards us?
Yep.
Okay. Spy vampire next to Theo.
Yep.
Armed?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, okay. Let me use my real life person dice.
I mean, he was getting into a stance. I thought he was going for like a dagger or something.
Okay, well that's not
Theo was. Theo got his dagger out and kind of went to his
Theo
stance.
was. Oh,
okay.
my bad.
Well,
This
that's a
guy is
total
like
of-
awkwardly close to Theo and has like a hand on his shoulder.
that's a total of 9.
Cool. Yeah, you don't really see any weapons on this guy. It's kind of weird.
Okay, well so he's a vampire, so he's got other stuff.
Just looking at him, he's
true.
got like tan skin and like a hat on. He doesn't look like a vampire spawn, but you've seen a hat similar to this before. You
Oh
think?
boy.
Damn it.
Are you?
Alright.
Oh.
So I'm leaving Maggie in front of Theo in attempt to give him at least half cover against this assassin on the roof.
Cool.
And just
Smart.
just in case we're not clear, I'm letting him do that.
Yep. All good.
And then I'm gonna kind of stand here.
Cool.
Yeah, given that I move after him anyways, it wouldn't have made a difference. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then, just to continue the farce, I'm going to make as though I'm peeing up against this wall.
Cool.
Riley just goes, Brimstone, what a coincidence that you are here also.
Don't talk, not Riley.
Hello.
Roll me a deception check, Riley and Brimstone.
Can
Come
I?
on, you're not supposed to talk to a man while he's peeing. That's like
Oh, wait, oops.
6.
That is a 23.
Wow.
Fuck yes.
so they figure out that
I have a
Brimstone's not
7 to
actually
deception, y'all.
Oh, yeah. So the spy kind of looks at Riley and tilts his head and goes, "All right," and looks over at Brimstone and goes, "You know, if you just wanted to show it off, you could."
Brimstone. If Brimstone had a zipper to zip up, he would have zipped it up right now.
Okay, so Eamon, you misty step onto this roof and you see this human man. The icon is a human, or is not a human, but the character is a human, and this is just the only assassin icon I had. So he appears in front of you. He's got a cloth over his mouth to cover his identity, a hood up, and you see on his armor his leather armor. He has a tabard on that has a sword on it that is in flames.
Do I recognize this?
You wouldn't.
Okay. That's even with like a religion check. I couldn't
Even with a
discern that?
religion check, you wouldn't know the symbol.
Fair enough. I'm gonna be like, were you luring my friend here with information so he could be murdered?
This guy tilts his head and holds out a dagger. He doesn't respond.
Oh, so he's levying a dagger at me?
Yeah, he is immediately in fighting position.
Good enough for me. I would like to grab this guy and powerbomb him off the roof into the ground.
Cool. Roll me a grapple strength check.
Okay. That's athletics, I think. God damn it. I was awful.
Well, this guy rolled a 3.
Okay, now question.
Yep.
Since this is technically an attack, could I divine smite him on the impact of
No.
the ground?
No.
Darn. Okay. Well,
A grapple
Did he
is
still-
not really an attack, it is a grapple.
does he still take fall damage?
I mean, if you grab him and jump, then yes.
I'm
You're-
powerbombing him into the ground if I can.
Okay, so you grab him and pull and throw him onto the ground.
And do a shove. Give him a shove.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give him a good old shove and you both fall. You land on top of him, so that will be a couple of damage here.
Like knee him in the chest.
Yeah. Where's my dice? There we go. I'm gonna say 2 of these. So 6 damage. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
probably
get you
the
to take one of those, because you are also falling.
But doesn't the assassin kind of cushion his fall?
Yeah, so he's gonna take less, but he's still gonna take fall damage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
And
I-
exactly half of that, actually. You take 3
God,
damage.
we've done this so many times.
Yeah.
It keeps
Like,
happening.
I figured we needed to get him on the ground so that someone else could hit him,
Yep.
Yeah.
and now he's on the ground. Do I get a Do I get my second attack?
No, because a grapple is an action.
But it's also an.
It's an
Never.
action.
No, grapple's not an attack.
You either grapple or you attack.
It says
That's a
if
fun
you're.
move,
It
though.
says if you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Oh, well, that's
I know
news
at
to
least
me.
that at least that I've done multiple grapples on my turns in the past.
Well, grappling and then tossing him off, I'm saying that's 2 attacks.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
the other one would be a shove. It would be like grab and then a shove. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. The shove probably counts as something else.
Yeah, so that's what I'll say that is.
Fair enough.
Hey man, you got him on the ground. That's a good turn.
Cool.
Yay.
And
Yeah.
right now, Brimstone...
Better than my fucking turn.
Actually, that's exactly how it works mechanically. I just like looked in this shit. It's like so we managed to, we did it right.
Cool, great. So right now, Brimstone, you're noticing that the other vampire spawn is now 30 feet away.
I'm glad that he moves at least at normal person speeds.
Cool. So, yeah, you've got this guy now pinned on the ground aiming. So he's going to take some disadvantage on his attacks. But he is still going to try and get you with his... I said dagger, it's a short sword. Because that's what's in the the thing here. And disadvantage because he's prone. Does a 22 hit you?
Oofa doofa. Yeah, 22
Okay.
hits me.
Cool.
What the
And I'm
heck?
gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Thankfully, I have my aura of everything. Oh dear, that's not enough.
Yeah. So you take 4 piercing damage and 26 poison damage.
Oof.
So 30.
What's 54 minus 26?
Oh man, I don't know
36
math.
minus 6. 34 minus 6 is 28.
Ha!
Yeah,
You think you can hurt me with that? Oh god, that's poison. Oh, it burns. It burns so much.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Ah.
You're just lucky that he's at disadvantage right now because he can't do sneak attack. And he's
Oh, good
got
lord.
multi-attack, so he's gonna go again.
How
Uh
many of those does he get?
17. Does that hit?
17 does not hit.
Okay, so he
I thought
gets
you
you
said he got
once, and then you
17
like
attacks.
reel out of the way, and he tries to go again and use like because you're reeling from the pain, he
I
misses.
got my shield.
Yeah, it like hits your shield and bangs off of that.
Ow! Oh god, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit all over this guy.
Cool. So now it is the spy's turn, and you Brimstone see him like smile widely and like lean even closer to Theo and goes, "Actually, I think I will take a little something for my information." And he tries to grapple Theo.
what a creep.
Yep.
You're a creep.
Told you should have done the thing. Oh my god. It's a.
Can I
Feels so good.
use my inspiration to give Theo advantage or this person disadvantage?
Cool. Yeah.
Am I allowed to do that? Is the question.
You can do that. And well, regardless, this guy now has Theo grappled, and he just like has his arms pinned. He goes, "What the fuck?"
All right. Well, let's use my inspiration.
Give consent.
And because apparently grapple is just one attack.
Yep, they get it too. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's gonna give a little chompy chomp.
Oh no. I was worried about
Multi-attack
this.
is not the same as an attack action, but I'm not gonna split hairs because I kind of did the thing too.
Yep.
Nah, this is what we
Yep.
get
So
pushed
this
by
guy,
our-
like, he like his hat falls off and reveals that he is not this tanned spy, but he has got long blonde hair and purple robes, and he takes a big old bite chomp out of Theo, and you hear Theo give out a big yelp.
Make sure to steal that hat when you're done with him.
And so I'm actually going to take this guy off the map and then put the real token on the map and put that instead into the token layer There we go. Hey, everybody, say hi to Escher.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Escher.
He's here.
So the
Yes.
thing earlier, by the way, that Shells was talking about is that Leanne had rolled Escher's stats.
I meant to
Rolled
whisper
his
roll
for
it.
Escher.
Yeah, I meant to whisper roll it, and I did not.
Ah!
I admit I had, and I be honest with you, I had my suspicions.
I didn't. This was
I mean, it was a
plot
vampire
twist
spot. I
love.
assumed it was bad.
Cool. This is 1 second. I'm calculating the damage now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 15. He gives a little chomp chomp. And...
Can he uncanny dodge the damage?
No. I mean, he could try, I guess, but he is grappled. I don't know if you can uncanny dodge while grappled.
Oh.
Just like move your neck really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, he only got one
I've been
fang
doing
in.
neck exercises.
We'll
That
save
just
this for now.
flexes.
He's just like grappled and surprised by this chomp. And Riley, it's your turn. You just saw this man take a bite out of Theo and saw this other man get thrown off a roof with Eamon on top of him. And then Eamon gets stabbed real bad.
That was cool. The stabbing part wasn't as cool, and the biting part wasn't as cool. But all right. Third level. Oh wait, nope, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Oh yeah, third level chromatic orb. Shapoo at the fucker, and I'm giving myself advantage.
Which fucker? There's two fuckers.
Escher, sorry. Yeah,
Cool.
there is two fuckers.
Da 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 da.
Giant fist made of whatever element.
Oh yeah. That's a 17, and I'm doing cold damage on this one.
Cool.
So it is like a big fist.
A 17 does in
Escher.
fact hit him, so you see him bite into Theo and you immediately throw this ball of ice at him and it crashes into the side of his face. How much damage does it do?
Fuck you. Yeah, hold on. That's gonna be, that's gonna be 5d8 on the fucker. Let me just do some math real quick. My best subject. Ooh. Oh my gosh, math. Okay. Boo. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be 24 ice damage.
Cool. 24 ice damage.
Krapow.
Yeah, you get him like at the side of his face and then he turns slowly. There's still Theo's blood on his mouth and he gives you a big smile and goes, "Oh, that hurt a little bit, little girl."
I thought we were cool, man.
Cool. Theo's gonna try and get out of this grapple. Actually, no. He's gonna try and like pull back and stab into him. He's not prone, so it's not at disadvantage. Got his dagger. Stabby stab.
He's probably really close too, so.
Yeah, but he misses, unfortunately. He's just like,
Theo.
he just cannot
My
move
boy.
with this guy holding onto him like that. Hey, Zelfie, it's your turn.
Cool. We're gonna ditch the short bow. And instead we're gonna run at the vampire spawn with the silvered short sword.
Cool. So about, yeah, ish.
Yeah. Quick note to self, go back for bow. Assuming I
I'll
live
put a
through
little
this.
dot there. That's where your bow is.
Alright. It's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit him. Noop-a-doop.
Alright, so that is 10, and I get to sneak because Theo's there, and because
Yep.
Brim's there. I see Brim. Hello,
Yep.
Brim.
Yep. So that is
So 23 total.
subtract 23. Cool.
And gonna I know he does his stupid barbarian things, but I'm gonna give Brim advantage anyway.
Cool. And then it is, in fact, Brimstone's turn.
Okay, dope. So, our friend here in front of us.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at Zelfine, and I'm going to sort of shout at her. One more coming from behind me, and kind of motion indicate down the street behind me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know it sucks. And then I think. This vampire is still grabbing Theo, right?
Yep.
And if I grab him, that doesn't make him stop grabbing Theo.
No, that's just like a conga line at that point.
Okay, well, I'm not super down for the conga line part of it. And this vampire, I don't imagine looks damaged really at all.
He looks kind of rough now, especially after that short sword hit. He
Okay.
looks kind of not good.
All right, well, instead of raging then, I'm going to use my bonus action to... Oh, which one of my smites is the one that does radiant damage? Hold on. Let me find it, because I should check the list for it anyway.
I think it's branding.
Let me check. Oh yeah, it is branding, so it is. Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Branding Smite. I'm going to take the Blood Spear out, and I'm going to use my bonus action to Branding Smite, and I'm going to use Zelfine's advantage on this. And I'm going to attack into him with the Blood Spear.
Cool.
Two-handed. Let me roll my real life dice for this. Ooh, it's a 17 plus 7, so that's a 24.
Yep.
Alright, so that's the Blood Spear, which deals 1d8 plus... so that's 6 plus 4 piercing damage. That's 10 piercing damage from the spear, which is magical. Let me check the other properties of it. Okay, that's just other stuff. And then I don't deal my rage damage, but I do deal my branding smite damage, which is 2d6 radiant. So that's it's not too good. 4 radiant damage.
Okay, so how much in total?
14 damage, all of it magical.
Cool.
And then can I do my superior? Yes, I can do. I'm actually going to use also my superiority dice on this.
Okay.
So I can do my goading attack. When I hit a creature with a weapon dice, I can expend one superior dice to attempt to goad the target into attacking me. The dice is a d6. So I deal an additional 4 piercing damage with that.
Okay.
And he has to make a wisdom saving throw. And I think the save is based off the damage. Let me check. I will check this. I'll find it in the book. One sec. It's been a little bit since I've goading strike something. Martial adept stuff might be a little bit different for me. But yeah, he's got to make a wisdom save. Oh, he got a 2. Okay,
He's got a 2, so I think you might have got him.
So so he has disadvantage on attacks against any targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Cool.
So I light the blood spear on fire, and I slash it across his back, cutting through whatever finery he's wearing.
Yep.
And I look at him dead in the eyes, and with a voice that rings out with a horrible, infernal timbre, I say, "Eyes on me, fucker."
Cool.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Hey, Aemond. Yeah.
And that's my best turn that I'll ever have.
Yep, it's great. I
Okay.
loved it. Aemond, it's your turn.
I would like Maggie to come over and stomp on this guy's face.
Cool. Maggie has to roll initiative.
Oh, I thought she just moved on my turn.
No. The creature, any summoned steed creature has their own initiative.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to say that, but yes.
I don't know what the.
Do you have her sheet?
I don't think I have a sheet for Maggie.
You should.
Oh wait, yes I do.
Because I made you one.
Oh my god, how am I only noticing this now? Where's the initiative?
And then, yep.
She got a 10.
Cool.
So does she not move on this turn?
I
or
mean,
what?
she would have. She would have just gone before Brimstone. So, you make me a
Stomp on
hooves
this guy's
attack.
face. Is that with advantage?
Yes, because this guy is on the ground.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 9 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
I love my beautiful horse.
Cool. Now you can go.
All right.
You've got this
It
guy
is time
pinned.
for hammers. It's hammer. That's the time it is. It's hammer time.
What time is it?
This
Hammer
this
time.
guy's a human, right?
Yes, he is a human.
Okay.
Despite
It
what
is
the token looks like, it is in fact a human.
Can't
Look, if he
confirm. He
does-
has human blood.
If he doesn't
But-
have if he doesn't have magic resistance, that's the important part. So I'm
Yep.
going to hammer him, and then I'm gonna first do the damage, and I'm gonna divine smite him as well for an extra 2d8 damage,
Okay.
because I'm assuming he's not a dead or undead or fiend.
Yep.
So that's a total of 21 damage. Then I'm gonna attack him again.
He's not undead, he's just an asshole.
Yeah.
That's another 19.
Yeah, he's
like,
got your fucking excuse.
I'm kind of going dun, 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 as I'm hitting him. I'm like holding him against the ground with my shield and hitting him in the face with a hammer.
I mean, he did stab you pretty bad, so he deserves it.
Yep.
I have double vision, but I'm still gonna kick your ass.
All two of you.
I'll kick your ass,
I'll
I'll kick your
kick
mom's
both
ass, I'll
of
kick
your
my own
asses.
ass.
I'll kick both of your asses. Okay. So that's another, and I'm gonna expend. Now you know what? Nah, no more divine smites.
Okay, so-
So that's
7 damage.
yeah. So that's a total of 28 from me, and then an additional 9 from Mag.
Yep. Cool. So at this point,
Is he bloodied?
well, yes, he's bloodied. Sorry.
Cool.
I was looking at another thing, because at this point, Brimstone out of the corner of your eye, you see a vampire spawn start to walk towards you. And he is thin, and he looks very young,
God damn it.
and he looks slightly crazed. And he goes, so hungry, so hungry.
Have I smelled his blood before?
You sure have.
Oh, I knew it!
Hey, it's the priest's son from the beginning of the game.
Oh, came back to bite us in the ass.
Yeah, and he's gonna
Literally.
walk right up to you, Brimstone, and he's gonna try and attack you.
Brimstone sees this kid attack him, and he doesn't move out of the way at all.
Cool.
He just stares down at him.
Would that be like advantage? Are you letting him hit you?
I think in this case, you could reasonably give him advantage if you want to roll it. He looks upset.
Yep.
about
Cool.
it.
So yeah, does a 20 hit you?
7 slashing.
Yep. And then one more. 25, 11 slashing. He just like cuts into you, and then he starts licking your blood off of his fingers.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
I'm sorry.
So hungry.
I should have.
I'm sorry, how did the assassin get away from me?
He's not. It's just, if it puts you on top of him, I can't see him.
Oh, sorry.
You can't end your space in the same space, so
I thought he was... Never mind.
I literally can't see where he is or his hit bar if you're on top of him.
But he was... Never mind.
Yeah.
He is on the ground.
He's still pinned, though, right?
He's still pinned.
Yeah.
Like,
just
mechanically. Please don't move yourself on there.
Alright, sorry. I was confused.
Yeah, no, I have to be able to see the icons.
You're good.
Yeah, now he's going to try and cut up at you again because you just smashed his face in. And disadvantage. Does a 19 hit?
Oh, wait for me?
No, he's attacking Amond.
Oh.
Because Amond is, like, up in his grill.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Escher.
Nope. It is the assassin's turn.
A 19 does indeed hit. I think I'm about to die.
Cool. Roll me Constitution save.
Oy vavoy. Today is not Eamon's day. God damn it.
Yep,
Yeah, Eamon's
sorry.
down.
You take
No, wait!
8 plus
I
22.
use my...
Yep.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I use my reckless endurance.
Yep.
Relentless endurance. Sorry. So I am still up at 1 hit point.
Cool. And he's got one more attack. But that's a 15, so... You kind of, like, almost collapse onto him and then, like, push yourself up with that 1 hit point, and he's, like, frantically trying to stab you again, and it just, like, scrapes off your armor. Escher, having Theo now in his arms, being very badly hurt, lets go, disengages, and starts to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as he can get because disengaging is not a bonus action for him.
Riley shakes her fist.
Cool.
In his general direction.
And Riley, it's now your turn. You just saw Eamon collapse and then, like, get back up again. He looks like garbage right now.
Uh-oh.
There's this assassin on the ground. And Escher is running away. And is currently from your position around a corner, so you can't see where Escher at this point.
Yeah, he's gone now. How's that assassin looking again? He's bloodied, right?
He's bloodied. He's clearly bleeding. But Eamon looks way worse.
Yeah, I forget if I have a potion of healing. I feel like I do, but I don't remember if I gave it to somebody or if I used it already. I didn't keep track of my inventory.
Oops. Well, if it's not on your sheet, then you don't have it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say I don't have it. I think I've used it. So, I'm going to 2nd level magic missile on the assassin. That's
cool.
On.
For your last attack, did you roll what for wild magic?
Yes, I did. So,
okay.
Wild surge is happening.
Cool.
Yeah, lemons. Oh yeah, I don't. It automatically hits. So, let me just roll the damage on that.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's gonna be +4 to that, so... Ooh! I'm getting some good rolls happening for this magic missile. Hell yeah. Heck yeah! It was all 3s and 4s.
Nice.
Frick yes. It's 18.
18. Yeah, you bang this guy up pretty bad.
That's all I can do. Okay, so wild magic time.
Yes, please.
Let me get the... There we go. D10. Where's my D10? Here we go. Let's see. What is that one? Nope. Where is it? You cast levitate on yourself.
So yeah, you send these magic missiles out. They slam right into him. He looks like he's about to pass out, and then you just start floating off the ground and you like start like rotating in place like the astronauts.
Just suddenly like, what?
Yeah.
She does like a little flip.
I do have to ask, can she control it? Or is she just
It
floating?
doesn't say she can control it, so I'm assuming no.
Yeah.
She's just kind of floating now.
The way levitate works, you can go up and down, but you can't do anything else.
Yeah, that's it's
Good, yes.
You're stuck in place. Just,
Yeah.
but a little higher now.
And I can see you like slowly rotating in a weird direction.
Yes, me too. Just
Like on a weird axis?
Yeah, and by your next turn you'll be upside down.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Oh wait, I don't think it says how long it lasts. How long does levitate last?
Let me look that up.
It doesn't say how long, so
I've got the book up.
Please.
It's
you got it.
concentration up to 10 minutes. I don't think you have to keep it, but like
Well,
If
with
you
wild
levitate-
magic, I say that you don't really have control over it, so you're just floating for 10 minutes.
There is
Good.
a little element of the DM gets to take control when it comes to wild magic. At least
that is very true.
Yeah.
I'm glad this happened.
Cool.
I fucking hate magic.
It's great. I love it. Yeah, it is Theo's turn, and he does not look great, but he like shakes it off. He like kind of pulls his bandana up a little bit and pats it on his neck, and then like slides beneath Maggie over to this assassin to try and stab at him. Hey boy, please hit this time. My son.
He's got advantage, I believe.
Yes, he does. Yep, and he hits. Why won't you let me do the thing? So yeah, 6. But he also has sneak attack because you are up in his grill. 13 plus 6. 19. So yeah, like Theo just slides down and slams his knife right into this guy. And this guy goes unconscious.
Oh, gee, thanks. Blood coming out of the mouth.
Blood's coming out of your mouth. Like Theo, like then puts his arm up to like stop the bleeding on his neck. Yes, no problem.
You don't look so good, buddy.
You look worse.
Heal.
What's happening? Did we get him?
You got the assassin. Escher is still running, and this other vampire spawn has come up and is slashing into Brimstone. And Zelphine, it's your turn.
Neat. I'm trying to decide which vampires she would go after. Honestly, probably she's gonna go after the one that is attacking Brim.
Cool.
Does he have anything to say about that when she approaches with her short sword out?
He isn't saying anything. He's just staring at this guy, sad. He's just sort of staring at him with the softness and hurt.
Neat. Then she's just gonna head over and say, "You're not helping him by standing there," and she's gonna attack the spawn with her short sword.
Cool.
25.
Yep. Roll me some damage.
That's 24.
Cool. He lets out a hiss as you like slam this silver blade into his side. It's like burning slightly where you entered it. Hey, it's Maggie's turn. You want Maggie to do anything this turn, Dan? Yeah, you're muted, Dan.
I'm actually fairly sure that Maggie cannot move through this area.
Yeah,
Like,
she's a
I
bit
don't
big.
think she can fit in this corridor.
Yeah, that is exactly why the vampire ran that way.
She's like slim, like, cause she's a horse. She could technically probably fit, but like,
I would
She's like-
count it as difficult terrain.
yeah. So I'll let her. She's just gonna move out of the way.
Cool.
Actually,
Uh,
I'm gonna make her come around here to block off the exit. Can I?
well,
do
you
that?
can block off that exit, yes.
I don't. Yeah, and I'll take the double move if she has to.
Yep. But it doesn't block off this exit over here.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it just means that he won't come around this way, so that is still good. And Brimstone, you have a sad vampire boy in your face.
Yep. And Zelfian says that thing that she says, and Brimstone kind of like sort of gets almost jogged out of it, and he looks around at Aemond and Thea, who are both clutching grievous wounds, and he looks down at her and he says, "Well, when you're right," and he begins crying, and his eyes go dark, and he rages, and he runs after Escher.
Cool.
And yeah, he's gonna get up there in Escher's grill, and he's going to lay into him.
Cool.
So that's, well, he's bonus action rage, so he can't do much else. So he's gonna lay into him with the blood spear. He's going to recklessly attack Escher.
Cool.
That's a dirty 20.
Cool. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yep. So that's a 8 max damage. 8 plus 4, so 12 piercing damage plus
Cool.
2 rage damage. So
14.
14 piercing damage of a magical variety.
Cool. Yeah, you smack him and he looks real rough. And he's like putting his hands up, goes, "Please stop, please."
Give
I
me
was-
one good reason to let
I
you
was
live.
just here to give information. I was just taking my payment.
In blood.
Yes, that tends to be the way we go. I didn't plan on killing him. The boss particularly told me not to.
Brimstone will attack him again.
Cool.
Okay, that's another reckless attack. It's 8 plus 7 is 15 to hit.
Yeah, that if roll goes to attacker, so yep.
Okay, another D8. Oh god, that's a 6 plus 4. So it's 12 piercing damage total.
Yep. So don't even bother calculating anything else. You just like smack him and he collapses to the ground. None of that was radiant damage though, right?
No, but it was all magical.
Yeah. Which means, yeah, you crack him, like you poke him with the spear, basically he topples over and collapses to the ground.
I'm going to take the spear, and I'm going to hold it. I'm going to put my foot on his back, and I'm going to hold the spear to his back. And I can't do it this round, but fire starts to snake down my left arm towards the shaft of the spear.
Cool. Hey, Aemond.
And I just say, I do say, don't move. And that's it.
Cool. Yeah, Aemond, it's your turn. You see this vampire spawn in the corner here.
Amen, because the poison's really fucking with him. So he's gonna drunkenly stumble over here. He's gonna put his hand on the holy symbol of Ravenkind, and he's gonna be like, and then he's just gonna vomit and as he vomits, boom! Light, I think 20 feet around, which will envelop both of the vampires.
Yep.
And it does count as sunlight, so I think that deals 20 points
Yep.
automatically. Radiant damage, too.
Yep. So that does that to them. You see the one in front of you, like, put his hands up over his eyes. His hands are caked with blood, and he goes, why does it hurt?
And does Escher evaporate, or?
No, but his body does get crispied a bit.
Oh.
I think to, like, I'm kind of going by, like, rules of, like, permadeath, in that it has to be, like, negative half of your actual health.
Fair enough.
So, if you kept doing it, eventually...
We're talking like insta-kills, is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, insta-kills.
Yeah.
Is what I meant to say, but that's not what my mouth said.
But yeah, I am gonna stand there with my holy symbol and kind of be very nauseous. And I'm gonna be like, you got any anti-venom on you?
And, yeah, okay, so...
Zelphine 2.
Cool. Yeah, the vampire spawn now takes a swipe at Zelphine.
I believe he is disadvantaged because he is in direct sunlight.
Yeah, he sure does.
Cool and good.
Good and cool.
Well, that's a natural
Ha,
one.
ha.
So you just, like, almost dance out of the way unintentionally, and he swipes down and, like, hits his claws against the ground, and then he tries to swipe up again, but he rolls again, and he, like, trips and, like, goes prone and is, like, writhing in the sun going...
So all of that's happening, and all Zelphine is doing is, like, her attention's on Amond now, and he asked for the antivenom, and she's just like, oh, fuck, I usually keep some on me, and she's, like, looking through her bag, and just kind of casually sidesteps out of the way both times.
Yeah.
While looking. And it's just like, no, I don't. We'll find some somewhere, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Cool.
Wipes puke off his mouth. I think I'll be alright.
Cool, and the assassin
just do your paladin.
The assassin continues to bleed out a bit. Escher cannot regain hit points, and is now... Well, do the vampires take sunlight damage on their turn as well as at the when you activated it? What does it say specifically?
1 second, I have to pull up the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
It's somewhere in my bajillion things here.
I'm actually not even sure that I have it on my, Oh, here it is. Oh, what for some reason the stats for it are not listed there. That's weird.
It might just be the picture. Just 1 sec. Holy symbol of Ravenkind. I thought I shared it with everybody.
Oh, this would actually be on the entry for vampire spawn.
Sunlight, as an action, you can expand your 30 hit various potential feet. The light... Okay. Yeah, no, it would be on the vampire spawn. Let me double check that, because... Vampire weaknesses. Sunlight 100% takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn. Okay, so
it would take the damage here rather than before,
Yeah.
and would not be able to regenerate.
yeah, so I will not do that there. And this is when he takes that 20 damage there. Because it was technically then... He would... Yeah, no, that's fine. Escher does not move. He is currently unconscious.
I like this image of Brim, like, just kind of holding the spear to his chest, backlit by this very harsh sunlight behind him.
Yeah.
As it's withering beneath him.
It's really cool.
Riley, there is a very tired-looking tiefling sitting next to a dead assassin. Well, not dead, he's unconscious. And then you see a writhing vampire spawn and Eamon wandering around sick. What would you like to do, Riley?
I'm helping.
You're doing a great job. Yeah, I guess. Chromatic orb, the very sad vampire spawn.
Cool.
I won't give myself advantage this time. That's a nat one. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, no, you kind of go wide and hit the side of Eamon's armor with this, like, it just goes.
Maybe that makes sense because she's like trying to do this while she's upside down.
Yeah, you're like upside down, you try and throw it, it like hits the side of Eamon's armor. It doesn't actually hurt him, but it like leaves a stain.
Eamon's like, thank you, and he just holds a chunk of ice to his head and groans.
Oh my god, and because of the levitating, I like to think that like the force of propelling that outward just kind of makes her spin in place.
Yeah, you literally start spinning.
And now she's like, oh, now I'm gonna be sick.
Well, it's Theo's turn, so he kind of walks over, a hand on his neck, and he kind of like tries to stop you from spinning. He's like trying to hold you in place.
I love. He's just like sitting there trying to like write the sorcerer. Like, oh geez.
Boy.
Wait, Riley. Okay, just to be clear, Riley's wearing pants, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wearing a skirt would have been bad.
He manages to get you to stop spinning so fast, but you're still like moving, and he's like, "Oh no, ugh."
This is a wild ride. I wanna get off.
Zelphine, you've got a writhing, pained. Now I'm gonna say prone because he rolled 2 natural ones. Vampire spawn in front of you.
Yeah, she's gonna try to put the poor boy out of his misery. Alright, so that's with advantage because he's prone, yeah?
Yep.
24.
Yep, that'll hit.
Boop, and boop. So that's 18 total.
Cool.
Does she just like exit like putting a wounded deer out of its misery?
Yeah, you get him like in the side there, but it just seems to scream louder, and he's still writhing.
He's writhing too much to get like a killing blow.
Yep.
And now it just upsets her.
And Maggie's still holding the ground there. Brimstone, you've got your foot on this slightly toasted vampire.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call back out to Theo. Theo, have we gotten all the information we can out of him?
Well, it was all the information I was looking for, but he might still be useful. Despite certain things, he does seem to not actually like Strahd that much.
Right in the neck. You can do it. I believe in you.
Look, it's one of my few inns in the castle right now. If you kill him, okay, but, like, it's my only source of information right now.
Brimstone's going to lean down close to this person, and I'm going to call to Aemond. Kill the other one, Aemond. Does Aemond respond?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Kill the other one. And I'm going to drag the unconscious body of this vampire out of the range of the radiant damage.
Cool. I'll move you over here. That's more or less out of the way. Boop.
I'm going to hold him by his neck. To the
Cool.
ground. And he's bleeding out, right?
He's, bleeding out, lightly toasted, like he's got a little burn on the side of his cheek from the sunlight.
Vampires do regenerate, so you probably don't have to worry about stabilizing him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to, I know that, would I know what a stake can do to a vampire?
Yeah,
Like,
you
in terms
know,
of not
like, you
place?
can pin them in place. And you know if you stab it through their heart in their resting place, that will permanently kill them.
But if I do it when they're not in the resting place, it just holds them in place?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to do that.
Cool.
I'm going to take my spear and I'm going to lean down, and I'm going to stab him with the stake through his heart to keep him in place.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna lean down on my spear and exit my rage.
Cool. Aemond.
All right, gonna walk over, drop my hammer, walk over to this vampire on the ground next to Zelphine.
Yep, this crying, screaming boy. He's
We
like
really
a teenager.
This is.
Just ended, Eamon.
Normally I enjoy this, and then I'm just gonna bring my axe down on him, my magic axe.
Cool.
1 second.
Brimstone winces hard when Eamon says that and does that.
13 is probably not enough.
You have advantage because he's prone right
Oh.
now.
Right, so I'll just roll again for this one.
No,
Okay.
you are upset and sick, so you just like slam it down next to this vampire's head.
I got it. Just 1 second. Okay, apparently I don't got it.
No, you like try again and you miss.
This
You
is
like cut off some of his hair.
Eamon's kind of like he's like doubled over at this point. He's like gripping his shield. He's just not well. 'cause
But
of the poison.
at this point, it doesn't matter because you've got the sunlight up. He just like the sunlight like starts to go all over his flesh, burning into it, and he just collapses unconscious.
Okay. Well, if we're out of initiative, I'll finish him off.
Yeah. So at this point, we're out of initiative. Yay! Good job, guys. And yeah, you now I'll say you can like actually get a good shot because he stopped moving and you slammed the axe down on his neck, severing it. And then his body starts to like fade into dust as it collapses. Meanwhile, back over at Brimstone, you wait like a few seconds and then suddenly the man just like his eyes like snap open and he like tries to move and he finds himself pinned to the wall and goes, "Well, this is unexpected."
Yeah.
No, this is me and him right now. Before you
Yeah,
get
you're not over there.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about the assassin. My mistake.
No,
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 the
no.
assassin is still unconscious. He is not a vampire, so he is not regenerating. He's just on the floor unconscious. And Theo is busy trying to like right Riley right now.
Brimstone is on the ground against the wall opposite Escher, opposite this vampire spawn, and he's not raging, but you can tell he's actually been crying.
Yeah. The vampire like tilts his head and like his blonde hair swoops down and goes, "My, you certainly do cry a lot on the battlefield."
This isn't the battlefield. This is a slaughterhouse.
Well, I will agree with you there. Frankly, this is the most excitement I've had in a while, and it's not been up to snuff, frankly.
I'm glad the sick game is entertaining to you.
It's
I'm
not
going to
re-
let you go in one moment. But first, you tell me the fate of Emil Toranescu.
Ho ho ho. The master has him down in the basement. Locked away. He is fine for now. He wants to have the man suffer a bit before he ends him.
You're a weakness, I know you are. Letting you go will not end well for us.
I will say this. I cannot directly go against my master's wishes, but I am also not keen on him right now. He has been ignoring me. Eventually, he will lock me away with the other brides in the basement.
Can I count on your pettiness?
Oh, if there's anything you can count on, it is my pettiness.
And then Brimstone will walk up to him, lean up next to him against the wall, and put his hand on the stake, twist it in a little bit. Then run. Run to the furthest corner of Barovia you can find and stay there until your master is dead. If he calls for you, fine, but do not return to Ravenloft, and do not let me see you there. And do not ever, ever again, raise your hand against my family. And I'll remove the stake.
Cool. He, like, collapses slightly, rights himself, and goes, very well, if that is what you want, handsome. And then he, like, turns and starts running away. But he kind of, like, trips slightly because he is not looking well right now.
I throw the stake into the river.
Cool. There is no river right now, but...
Oh, I thought there was a river right there.
No. This is, like, a building. This is a street.
I throw it into the garbage somewhere.
Cool. So Theo has, at this point, like, righted, Riley somewhat. She has stopped spinning, but it has not been 10 minutes yet, so she is still floating.
Yeah, floating is happening still, and Riley is indeed a little sick. Thanks for that. Sorry for barging in on your little negotiation there.
No, that's alright. I wouldn't have seen this guy coming. Probably wouldn't have survived an attack from this file. He walks over to the assassin and kind of like edges him with his foot to kick him over, so that he can look at him. And then his like face goes white as he sees the symbol on the guy's chest and like takes a step back.
What's happening?
Fuck. Can't. This is the worst. This is the last thing I wanted to see right now.
Who's that?
This symbol. It's the symbol of the Dominion of the Endless.
Who dat?
You heard me say before that I'm from a place called Zant, right?
Yeah.
Zant was about 2 years ago taken over by the Dominion. They showed up, took over the whole place, threw me in jail, along with a bunch of my companions. And they're making things right hell for the people. Unless you're a human and rich, then yeah, life is not great.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, man. I think I've heard that story before.
Yeah, I might have mentioned it in passing.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
I think you told us that too before. Yeah. It's good for a refresher, though.
Eddie.
I'm not. You can say it as many times as you want. I was relating it to. Never mind. You keep going.
He kind of like looks down and goes, "If any of the Dominion have made their way into Barovia, that's not good."
How the heck did they do that?
I mean, maybe he fell in the same way I did, by accident.
Nothing is an accident in this hellhole.
Or
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Great, add them to the stack.
I was gonna suggest it's possible Strahd drew him in to specifically kill you.
That's entirely possible. I mean, this guy, he would know who I was. The infamous Devil of Karashiro is kinda... I don't want to brag because it's a shitty thing to brag about, but I'm on their hit list.
A little bit infamous.
Little bit infamous.
Can't relate.
I mean, it depends on who you're asking, of course. Because, what I did helped some people. Didn't help the Dominion.
Well, hopefully that's the only guy that came over.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Hopefully. Don't like those odds, though.
No.
You need healing, right?
I think you need healing more than I do, buddy.
I'm fine.
Yeah, can you do something about that poison in your system? She's gonna kind of glance down at where at the dust where the boy was, and is gonna say it makes you particularly cruel.
What? No, which is making me have a hard time hitting things. Although in that moment it was pretty cruel. And then I'm gonna heal myself for
I'm-
25.
Cool.
For your benefit, I'm gonna choose to believe you wouldn't have said some things in your right mind.
Oh no, I think you misheard me. I said normally I enjoy this, not I'm gonna enjoy this.
Cool. I heard correctly then. And she's
Okay.
just gonna wander off and kind of lightly poke Riley and like watch her rotate slightly and then stop her and just like, huh.
Uh,
And she's ignoring
This is
Gaiman now.
Yeah, and like Theo like drops down into one of the chairs next in these like little tables that are set up. He's like still like holding his neck and like pulls it away and it's damp with blood and he goes, "That's not good." Well, I guess since I got you all here, I guess I'll relay some information I just got out of that guy.
I should mention, because I haven't said it for the benefit of the people in the podcast, Brim is still over where he was, not moving. He's listening, so he heard all of that, but he's not moving.
Yeah, like Theo's not trying to be quiet right now.
Yeah. I mean, you're not quiet at all. We just had a fucking sun happen.
Yep.
He's got words about that too, but that's for another time.
Yep. So I was looking into where to find that sword. That last item that you were looking for. I'm assuming it's a sword because that's what the guy told me. That fellow there, he's seen the sword in the basement of Castle Ravenloft, so that's not great. You gotta get in there to find your last item. It's in one of the crypts down there. Apparently there was a wizard that got buried down there.
Oh, lovely. We're gonna fight all sorts of evil. I hate undead things. I wish they would just stay dead.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you're going to Castle Ravenloft, it's not just vampires in there.
it's an undead party in there.
It's the undeadiest of parties.
Does he actually say that?
Yes.
Yay!
It's a big dance party, a monster mash.
It was a smash.
It's Monster Mash. I'm afraid that's most of what I got out of him, other than he apparently is terrified that Strahd will throw him into the catacombs. And he had a crush
Why
on
would
me.
he-
That's weird.
Whoa!
I was
Whoa.
trying not to
Yikes.
get too close to him, but he apparently had different ideas. This is the worst hickey I've ever had.
It's okay. He's gone now.
Selphine would snort at that one.
Okay, that was.
Please
Is
don't
that
tell
why?
Lucas that he was hitting on me.
You got it. Is that why Strahd wants to throw him into Brig? Because why would you want to do that?
Apparently, Strahd just gets bored with people that he turns into vampires eventually. He keeps them as, like, pets for a bit or something, and then he throws them into the catacombs.
What a petty bitch. I hate him.
Yeah, like, it's not great.
There's a reason that I make such a big deal about getting rid of vampires. I don't like them, if that wasn't clear.
Mm.
And I don't feel like... I'm very not okay with this situation, because if he gets bored of his own servants, I'm just shuddering to think what he's going to do with my mother, who is in captivity.
Well,
Yeah.
he said he wouldn't touch her for, like, what, 2 more days?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I might
Like-
like to take another day here. I'm not feeling too great.
Yeah,
we might need to rest up.
we should head back. This guy, he's unconscious right now. Should we just end him? Or did you want to try and get information out of him?
Well, I think you're the one who needs the information out of him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, Well, look, we'll take him back to the inn. Make sure we take all his weapons and his armor and whatnot,
Yeah.
and all his poison, and get rid of it.
Throw it in the trash.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, yeah, looking over this assassin, you find that he has, that short sword that seems to have like a slot in there to put poison in. And it just seems to be dripping poison.
Like a ding dang Final Fantasy VII Buster Sword.
Eamon puts it under his boot and snaps it in half.
Cool. As
And
you
just
do that,
kicks the
like
piece
poison
aside.
leaks out and like spreads over the ground and like sizzles a bit before dissipating.
Good.
And
Kind
you
of shakes his head.
You also find a light crossbow on him.
That he'll hold on to, and the bolts and whatnot.
You also find a small, pouch that seems to have probably about 10 gold's worth of coins, but they're all in, denominations you haven't seen before, and, different, symbols on them that you don't recognize.
Well, that's that.
Okay.
Brim is
Let's go.
coming back.
Where's Brim?
Brim's
need to go
around
back
the
to the
corner
inn.
here, so...
I can't move. Somebody get Brim.
Eamon, why don't you help Theo with the guy there?
Alright, tie him up. Up.
Sophine's gonna go check on Brim.
Cool.
Brim is up against the same wall that he was at, having a panic attack. He's kind of staring up at the sky. He kind of watches her as she shows up. Okay.
I think we've opted to take another day of rest before we head on.
You think we have that?
Well, if Strahd keeps to the rules of his own game, I think we'll be alright.
You didn't come with us, but I know where Tornesco is. I need to find him, bring him back to his people. And there's somebody else I have to kill there. Another death. I didn't kill Vampire, in case you were wondering.
I figured you didn't.
Am I a fool?
No. I think bad things might happen from leaving him alive as easily as bad things might have happened from killing him, so why not spare him?
How anybody thought that you'd make a good assassin? It's beyond me. Maybe they
You'd be
didn't know you.
surprised. I think at the time they might have known me a little too well.
Is the other one gone?
Yeah.
You're going to stand up, and where he stands, he's going to place 4 gold coins on the ground.
All right.
This is the slaughterhouse, I said. Did I thought that one? And where are the pigs? And his voice changes suddenly. And it changes in not a fun way.
Mm.
And he looks at Zelfine with his eye, with blood red eyes, and he says, "And I will rip every fang out of his head. I will rip him limb from limb for what he has done to everyone here. This I promise you. Even if I have to die doing it."
She'll just kind of narrow her eyes at that and say, "Promising me? You sure about that?"
I'm promising. Who should I promise then?
Who are you really doing it for?
It used to be for the sake of balance, you know, keeping light and dark both in check. Now it's, I don't know. Part of me is saying it's to protect people, but another part of me knows that you know as well as I do the danger of caring too much.
I do. I also know just how messy abstracts like that can get. Maybe find something more concrete.
I think I have. I just don't want to. I'm going to become a monster to defend it, what I found. And part of me knows that, another part of me doesn't like it at all. I wish I could stop dreaming again. And he'll walk back to the group from that.
Cool. So yeah, you all like reconvene. Theo is and Eamon have like got this assassin basically stripped down just to his regular clothes.
They stripped him.
Well, he's got like leather armor on, so they got rid of the armor.
Yeah, I'm just joshing.
It's
I'm whiplashing.
fine. It's good. Alright, suppose we should head back to the inn. This guy isn't gonna wake up anytime soon, so.
Alright. What kind of armor was it?
It was, just studded leather? No, it was leather armor.
Oh. Darn.
This is like a sneaky assassin man. He would not be wearing clankety-clank armor, boy.
Well, studded leather is light armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Someone
Yeah.
can someone pull me? I'm still floating.
As you say that, you, like, collapse down to the ground.
She hits her face. Boof.
Oh, God. Are you alright, Riley?
Ah, my mouth.
Ugh.
She like coughs up some dirt.
I'm gonna help Riley up.
Graceful.
Thanks. Like a fucking swan.
I need to do some praying or something.
Hey, good news, everybody. Barovia saw sunlight for the first time in what, 800, 900 years?
I did that last week.
Ooh.
The sunshine thing.
Oh, cool.
You were there.
I can't remember. Ian can't remember.
Yeah. At this point, you, like, out of the corner of your eye, see, like, what looks to be a kid around the corner peeking out and looking at your direction. It's like, probably about a 12-year-old boy.
Cool.
It's very
going-
violent. Please avert your eyes.
I'm going to
Uh,
disappear to the back of the group.
Yeah, Riley.
He's,
puts the
like,
hood
over
up.
here, poking his, like, head out this door and looking at you.
Nothing to be concerned about, citizen.
What was the light?
Hmm?
The light!
Oh, Question,
was
has
that?
it been 10 minutes yet?
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Okay, so my light is dimmed. It's, this thing.
Magical bullshit. Sorry to wake you.
Yeah.
That was so cool, though. Ah! He's, like, kind of freaking out.
No.
Well, you know, hopefully it'll brighten up around here soon.
That
And
can
then,
happen? Question mark.
Well, yeah, you know, you can sort of, and then Eamon will do like a couple of, I don't know if he can make some like divine sparks or something with his paladin magic. I don't know if that's
Oh.
a thing he can do.
Riley could do prestidigitation
Cool.
and make some sparkles happen.
He is amazed. That's wow. Wait till I tell my friends. And he closes
Yeah,
the
it's
door.
real cool, but it can't happen until you go back to sleep.
No,
Eamon, Riley, stop. We gotta go.
Magic.
Yeah, this is nothing to be worried about.
This is all a dream.
Yeah,
No,
excuse-
it's not. That's okay.
No, he's awake. It's fine, but go back to sleep, guys. Shut the fuck up.
You got it.
I haven't said anything yet. You guys
Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
Let's get.
The door
Okay,
like
yeah,
closes a little
I-
bit, but you can still see his eye peeking out as you guys start to collect your
Riley.
stuff.
Riley does one last little bit of magic and just like winks.
Yeah.
Brimstone goes to the front of the group to make sure he is not the last thing this kid sees.
Brimstone, did you take care of that problem?
He did. I made sure.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Fucking do it.
Fucking
Can I
do
get
it.
assistance from Zelfine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to beat a 20.
Oof.
17.
Oof.
I look him dead in the eyes and say, yes, Eamon, that took care of it.
Yeah, you think that perhaps Brimstone might be fibbing.
Said Eamon will kind of just nod and say, was hoping you'd learned your lesson by now. And then he kind of just nods.
I'm going to slap Eamon.
Woo! Roll me unarmed attack.
No, I'll let him hit me. I'll let
Okay.
him hit me.
And I'm going to get in his face. I'm going to shout and say, do you know what that felt like, Eamon? Do you know what it felt like to see someone trying to chop off a young boy's head while he's screaming and wailing? And then say that you normally enjoy it? It felt like home, Eamon. That's what it felt like to me.
You know what, Brimstone? I had to do that to my own fucking girlfriend. I've had to do that to a lot of people. And I don't enjoy the killing. But undeath is eternal suffering. To me, that is a mercy. What I just did to him.
Took you long enough to do it.
I was very, very sick from poison. I
Step aside and let someone else do it, Eamon. I'm going to walk away.
Yeah, and you know what? Should have done it to Rictavio earlier, sooner. And we should have done it to him earlier. Would have caused a lot less problems. Would have hurt a lot less people.
He just keeps walking.
Yep. Cool.
Zelfine's gonna be helping Riley up off of the ground. She's gonna look at Brimstone as he's walking off. She's gonna look back at Aemond. You're an idiot.
Save it.
And then she's gonna pull, like, kind of gesture with Riley like a come on, and then also keep walking.
Yeah, Theo has like put this unconscious assassin onto Maggie and going, there, close enough, I guess. It was like a real struggle. Watch it, like, while this was all happening, Theo was like trying to pull this guy up onto this horse and just not doing super great.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
He's got it like half on.
Theo's not really a strong boy, huh?
He's got noodle arms. He has a -1 to strength. Cool. So yeah, get that, and then you start heading back towards the inn.
Yeah, we're gonna take him back to the inn, and Aemond is gonna have a nice long. He's gonna try to and fail to consult with Tyr. He really could use the guidance right now.
Cool.
If any of you walk into their room, I don't know if there's like you will see Aemond just on his bed praying. Maybe crying a little bit.
Where is the inn? Where did I put it? It's around here somewhere. I have lost my maps. There it is. There it is.
Oh no.
I've added extra maps, and now my stuff is a mess. There we go.
Yeah.
All your divine guidance right up until I need it the most.
Yep.
Oh man.
Let me
Oh,
just
wow.
sort this map out because I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what's on it. Yeah, Arabelle is no longer here. He is no longer here. Where Raven's still hanging out. Theo is over here with you guys. And our unconscious assassin. Where is my assassin token?
Brimstone's not going to sleep back at the inn tonight.
Okay.
I think.
Do you go with them to the inn, or do you break off at some
Oh
point?
yeah, you know, he goes with them to the inn. He just isn't going to sleep in the inn.
Yeah. So what do you, Theo has not tied this guy up because he has no rope.
I would have given him mine.
Okay, so this assassin is tied up.
And I would have helped with the tying, because I know, noodle arms.
Yep. He's, like, really good at the knots, but he's not good at tightening them. So, like...
Makes the knot and then Aemond just hurt!
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, well, there, that'll do it.
Are we going to end it there today, we think?
Yeah, I
Or
think
we
that's
got
about good. He, like,
Yeah.
Theo, like, tells you to put the guy into the shed, and then he goes off to bed. And that is where we'll end it for tonight.
Oofa doofa.
Oofa doofa.
That was such
Oof.
a small combat, but it meant so much.
That was
A lot has happened.
Yes.
Yep.
My son's going through a troubled time.
Yeah. It's like just. Oh my gosh.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's very good stuff.
The drama is real. Oh my gosh. I love it because I get like from both sides. Like.
Oh yeah.
Ravens come
Like
from,
to be clear,
Birds
just
come
for the
from.
audience,
yeah.
yeah, we're like we are as people totally cool. This
Yep.
is entirely.
Oh yeah.
This
I
is
don't
good.
know.
It's good stuff. Good stuff. Ah. Anyways, nice. Thanks for coming by again, guys.
Come
Yeah.
by.
Yeah!
Woo.
See you next
Love
spooky
you.
time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Be good to each other. Love you. Mwah.
Stories tend to change when one is shrouded in the mist. Hearts begin to realize why they are there to exist. Eyes are blind or open to the horrors all around. No story pushed by those can match the ones that will be found.